Hello, everybody, меня зовут Честер, и мы продолжаем играть For Harbor. Мы немножечко задержались с выходом этой серии, были свои причины. В общем, дедушка, нам вперед, нужно идти. Мы сейчас находимся в убежище 118, и нас попросили жуткие роботы расследовать убийство. Убийство это робота? Я думал, человека здесь убили. Кровь. Еще кровь, еще кровь. Бита. Сопротивление цепи урона энергии. Видимо, этой битой и убили этого робота. С чего бы начать? Давай узнаем побольше о жертве.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Постояльцы?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
С чего бы начать?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. And then who had the means and motive to kill him? Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Все.
Never mind.
Так.
Should you need me?
Мотив, может конкуренция какая-нибудь. Ну, убийца использовал биту, а значит он может быть человек или прожекторон, хрен его поймешь. Кровь. Это кровь его или человека? Здесь. Так, давайте поспрашиваем кого-нибудь. Например, вот этого вот. Бесполезно. А что думаете вы?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help. Forget it.
Наводочку на Сантьяго, значит, мы должны... Подождите, и... Стоп, где твоя подруга? Ладно, пойдем Сантьяго мучить. Идем. Ай, хотел у него стырить красочку. Что он у нас рисовал? Грибки?
What does this piece say to you?
Что я вижу здесь? Да хрен его поймешь.
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
Я считаю, что это бред. Ладно.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Деревня в космосе? Не, это война.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. In must have said a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
Стой!
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work?
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Ладно.
Never mind.
Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then. Oh God, not this again. Last month you were convinced.
Сейчас я хочу попробовать... как это? Ну-ка, Т. Где моя харизма? Ну что, чувак, давай еще раз.
Besides, I think it may be malaria.
What do you mean? Juliana's not the same person.
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, detective. Was there something else, detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
Right.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Hello, detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murder.
Secondly, I've told you time and again.
Ясно, ясно, ясно. Так, у нас добавилось задание проверить кабинет. Отлично. Ага, местный смотритель уже давно... Тут что-то есть? Вроде бы чисто, никого нет. Ну откуда этот шум?
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Угу. И мы знаем, на кого, у кого есть зуб на него.
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Угу. Ну что, рискнем?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Maybe you can give me a reason it couldn't be you.
I'm sick all the time, detective. I don't have the
Да,
strength
да, да.
to do such a thing.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed
Хотя
him
деньги ни к
and
чему.
framed Keith.
You were so close, detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
What? То есть... Он убил... Я хочу доли.
If I'm going to let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
So it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit, detective. Now, am I free to go?
Почему вы его?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be, detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Знаете что? Я его отпускаю, но не потому, что из-за денег, а из-за того, что мне патронов жалко. Или давайте его. Да ни за что.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Вдруг еще кого-то поубивает.
Let us end this.
Ух ты! Странный робот. Давай, дедуля, мочи. О, помощь пришла. Вообще все собрались его мочить. Ну все.
Always sell what we can't use ourselves.
Пошлите поговорим.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. There you are, detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
400. Мне денежки довоенные нужны для содружествия. Там, короче, хочу пройти боулинг-клуб, и чтоб меня никто не мочил. Может, я там в боулинг поиграю. Там надо, по-моему, около 5000 довоенных денег. Ну что, квестик мы выполнили. Довольно забавненький был. Вот это поворот. Этот чувак. Вроде бы мы расследовали его убийство. Оказалось, что он убил Джулиану. Этот местный робот. Ну, вы же сами понимаете, кто кого убил. Че я тут рассказываю? В общем, всем спасибо за просмотр. Оставляйте свои комментарии, лайки. А в следующей серии мы отправимся, наверное, уничтожать туманника или какой-то другой квест. Я еще подумаю, потому что нужны патроны. А в туманник это я видел на скриншотах. Это какая-то огромная хрень. Покеда, ребят.